Welcome to We Like Firefighting, Episode 1. Welcome to the show. We're a group of lifelong firefighters. Join us as we dive into topics, discuss gear, news from the past week as it applies to the firefighter lifestyle. I'm your host, JJ, a volunteer firefighter, gun nut who works in the medical field. You got Monkey, a volunteer firefighter, paid part-time firefighter, EMT. He doesn't work for Apple, but he may be a genius. And then you have Ron, a volunteer firefighter, EMT, part-time caregiver, and full-time pain in my ass. Welcome to the show.
Three, I think. Yeah, three. No, they all sucked.
But you still got fires because you had a little scruffle going on.
Yeah, the scruff was the good luck, and it went away.
Yeah, and now we're going to be dead for the next year. I'm not.
I'm not. Not acceptable.
I mean, God forbid, somebody has to see us or has a bad day, but, all work and no play thing. Yeah, that was good. Poor little Monkey. Where was you at, Monk? What happened?
Well,
that was.
I got stuck in staging up on top of the hill while everybody else had to have fun.
I'm going to bring Cody in because Cody knows actually a lot more about that call than I do, because I basically helped pull the guy up the hill and had one other patient that me and another EMT from the ambulance service took. But he's the man with the knowledge of this. Without HIPAA. Let's not break HIPAA.
Basically, a car was trying to evade some situation and went too quickly down the mountain and went over the hill and got stopped by a tree.
Mm-hmm.
But if they wouldn't have got stopped by the tree, then
it'd have been a whole different.
It'd have been a whole different ballgame.
That would have been a recovery. Honestly.
So what all did you use up there? Did you use ropes? Did you use what?
Yeah, we had to hook up a full rigging system up to the ambulance. Put him in a Stokes basket and had to take him up. A pretty hill.
But no, that run. What kind of injuries did he have? Without going too far into detail.
Mainly a lot of bumps and bruises from what I've seen. He didn't have he probably had an ankle fracture, but as far as any major injuries, he really didn't have a whole lot of major injuries.
I heard a vastly different story.
He might have had a whole lot more injuries than that, but that's what I seen when we got him up the hill.
The guy that I had, I was really worried about his pelvis. Turned out maybe might have been dislocated at some point, and when he crawled back up the hill, I don't know if he reset something,
popped it back in.
But I mean, he was complaining of a lot of pain in his pelvis when I had him, and he had like minor swelling because it was just his skin was so tight.
Yeah.
But his foot, did you see his foot? That was fucking awesome. His foot was like, see, this is the top of the foot.
Yeah.
Like that.
Awesome.
And they were just locked like that. I thought, I think Corey thought too that he was just stressing his foot, and Corey grabbed a hold of it, and the guy almost flew out of the seat. Really hot. And he wasn't very kind after that. But I mean, the female, I didn't really mess with her at all.
I didn't either. I was over the field.
I don't know who took care of her.
Sorry, Monkey.
What?
I made you stay at the top of the hill.
That's dirty. You're a real piece of work. But Monkey did get 3 fires this week.
That's true.
And you did.
Yeah, so take that, Cody. Karma.
I had like 72 EMS calls. It's okay.
You can keep your EMS calls.
Okay, so real quick, out of those 72, how many were legit?
Honestly, a lot more of them have been legit lately than anything else. I mean, a lot of people's trying to stay home, and we've had a lot of people that refused to go that probably should have went because they didn't want to get the.
I understand now. I think it would have to be dire for me at this point, like loss of a limb, loss of life, something like that for me to even consider going to the hospital.
Hell, as many times as I'm there, I might as well move into Homestead.
You're the king of work together like a well-oiled machine. I was happy about it.
All right. Well, we'll close out that segment. We'll move on to the next one. It's a gear chat. You got anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, probably. We can only do one, right?
Limit yourself to one.
I would probably do my heat strap. Those have probably been my favorite things so far that I've got. The heat straps, which is like the little wristlets that connects to your gloves. I think they're like $29, maybe cheaper than that. And they have came in handy more times than I can count now. I thought when I first bought them that they would be in my way and they would be like aggravating, being like attached to your wrist. But man, it makes like gearing up so much quicker, especially if you're at the front door masking up. I literally slip them on, throw my mask on, slide my gloves on, and I'm ready to go. If I take my gloves off, they're right there. It takes 2 seconds, less than that, to slide them on, and I'm ready to go. So probably the heat straps is so shout out heat straps.
Sponsor.
Yeah, hit me up.
See, I should get me a pair of those because it never fails. Every run that we go on is fire related. Who's done? Every run that I go on that's fire related, it never fails that I drop at least my gloves on the ground.
Well, see, that's why you do like me. I've got like 6 pair of gloves.
Buddy, I ain't got $2,000 to drop on gloves.
Well, I've got them one set at a time over like the past 6 years.
I mean, I'd like to get some backup stuff, and right now I've got to find a chest lock, jacket lock, because I don't know. I find it more convenient sometimes.
You had one of the Streamlights before, haven't you?
Yeah, I had one once upon a time, but I loved it. When I had it, it had the little interchangeable lenses. They're about yay big. It goes right in front of the light itself. And some of the little lens covers, they would heighten your beam. They would make it stronger. Some of them would make it spread farther. It was neat little light. And it was handy as can be because, yeah, it had the high beam, the low beam. It was nice just to be able to reach right here and just grab it. Or, well, here and grab it. Instead of having to reach up and fiddle around with your gloves to try to feel a tiny button.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't going to dog my helmet light. She's helped me a lot.
Okay. See, now, you know me. I carry pocket lights with me everywhere I go.
Yeah, I need to do that too.
Hey, these are good. I've been carrying them for a couple years now. They're Olight brand.
Mm-hmm.
Really affordable. Super bright. I mean, you've used mine before.
Yeah.
Single 123 battery, lithium battery. They run $29-$30 on Amazon, so that's not bad for a little single cell light. Easy to put in a pocket.
Mm-hmm. So that's definitely something I have to look into. I need to lock myself up a bit more than I am right now. Hotter than hell.
Okay, say you're doing your 360. Describe it.
So is whatever this is it connected to the house? It looks like it may be.
Yeah.
It'd be like, I don't know what they maybe like a little set up patio or something.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like a raised patio.
God, look at this guy just getting out of there. He should have been out of there a long time ago.
Oh, look at the smoke to the right side. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you see that neighbor's house starting to off gas.
Yeah, they need to. Well, there's not even a fire department on scene, is there?
No, not yet.
They need to step it up because there's lights on in that neighboring house.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign.
That looks like a 2.5 fire.
Uh-huh. Big fire, big water.
See this basement door right here?
Oh, yeah. That's. I wonder if that's the back of a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be. Yeah, it is. I can see it now. Hey, there we are. Okay, let's get it, boys.
Oh, fence hop. Did you see that?
Yep.
Quick.
If they could get water on that, they could get a pretty good knockdown quick.
That looks like that boy.
But I would imagine it's already through the attic. It's already through. Either that or that's a power line or something. I can't tell.
What? Up here at the top?
The popping and crackling.
It could be. It could be electrical.
I mean, you can see right behind the house. On that back side.
Lisa,
What would
call
that
your
be?
mother.
What, right there?
Maybe east side, other side.
That is tremendous heat.
Right there.
Because there's the power drop.
Dogs in that house.
Yeah. That could be popping
be.
and crack.
So that's a
They just need to get water on that quick.
Yeah.
see,
Go ahead and
this one up front should hit this neighbor's house.
Yeah.
Because look at it off gassing on the shingles.
Yeah. Hey, those dudes, definitely, attack the fire, but they need to worry about the trailer. I think they didn't.
Did they quit spraying? What's the deal?
Can't tell.
Yeah.
No, they're still spraying.
Oh.
Yeah, right here.
Okay, yeah, I see him back there. Oh, that sucks. No way. I wonder if they just... You figured they would have called hydrant if there was a hydrant nearby.
I mean, we don't know this neighborhood.
Right.
Is it Maryland?
Yeah.
Usually Maryland's pretty good. They have like other engine companies coming.
That looks like a rough one.
Yeah, they done a hell of a job, though. They protected the hell out of it. That was good.
Yeah.
It was a really good time, too. Them getting there, knocking that down.
Yeah.
I'd like to know how long that fire had actually been burning before they'd even got a call on it.
They had pretty good extension, so I'd say, what do you say, 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's hard to really... I mean, you can't dog the guys at all because they got there, they put in the work, they done a hell of a job.
It's
Lord.
give us a training idea for this week. You know, discuss some topic or training skill to practice this week coming.
One that I've got in mind that I've been wanting to practice is listening. You know, when you're in a fire, most of it's senses. There's no looking or anything. You're listening for the pops, the crackles, things like that. One training I've been wanting to do is have people kind of masked up, blacked out, and in the room have the lights out and everything, and then put in specific places, like on your phone or something, a sound of the popping and the crackling of the fire, and have them sit there and listen for that, to hear that. That way they can kind of build up that skill to know, oh, I remember that. I know that sound. That's where the fire's at. That's where I need to make my way. That's one that I've been on my mind a little bit. I think about that stuff too much. I need help.
No, that's important. I mean, the fire you and I had after Christmas, that was, yeah, we crawled by the fire. If we'd been listening more for it, we might have found it a little bit quicker. I mean, we were able to save the house, but, would have been a little bit less smoke damage.
Yeah. So that was one training that I've got in mind that I'd like to try out and see how it does and how everybody handles it.
I think it would be good for everybody. This little closure, it's something that really it hits home for me because I've dealt with this more times than I would like to admit, and not me personally, but family and friends. But yeah, I'll go ahead and close this out. Thank you all for listening to the episode. If you enjoy this show, leave us a review on Facebook or YouTube. You can email us at welikefirefighting@gmail.com and check out our website at welikefirefighting.com. We would like to share the suicide hotline. Things can be hard. If you need help, don't hesitate to call. It's 1-800-273-TALK, or it's 1-800-273-8255. Thanks again for listening, and live action.